This morning we're in Puebla. Puebla. This morning we're in Puebla. God.
Puebla, which is 2 hours from Mexico City.
And look, we're not even in the proper old city yet, and this is the sort of scenes we're getting.
This place is beautiful. There are brightly coloured buildings everywhere. There's street art, cobblestone roads. It is simply gorgeous.
This town dates from about 1520. It was the first city or town in Mexico that the Spanish conquistadors actually formed. So the first town that they didn't form on top of another old town, like just brutalize the town and take over it. This was the first real town because it's really strategic between the port city and Mexico City. Let's go and explore.
We are in the zocalo, which is the main square, and often in Mexican cities, more often than not, the main square is sort of where the centre of the historical part of the city, and where lots of people come and congregate and just sit in the parks and people watch. There are vendors everywhere. Behind us we've got the cathedral, which dates back to about 1575, and it is filled with statues made out of onyx and amazing stonework, and it sort of betrays the fact that Puebla was one of the most richest, or one of the richest colonial Spanish settlements back in the day. Let's go and check it out.
We're going to try and go in. Another interesting point about Mexico is you need to be wearing pants all the time. All the locals wear pants, so wear pants when you're here because you feel out of place in shorts, and if you want to go into places like this, they won't let you in. That was so impressive.
So opulent, so
amazing,
ornate. Like the dome, which was all tiled, is actually based on the dome at St. Peter's Basilica. And there were just like framed paintings right up
all the way to the roof, which was a long way up. But we always will always respect no photos, no video, no drones, all that sort of thing. Anything religious, cultural, if they ask you not to, don't do it. Like, it's just, you just become that turkey tourist.
Turkey tourist.
And just don't do it. So there's no footage, but come here because it's incredible.
Beautiful.
Puebla doesn't get many tourists from outside of Mexico, we found out. So these cool high school guys are interviewing us about why we're here. This is awesome. Great to meet you. Bye. Something really cool here is you'll see Beetles everywhere. There's still a VW factory, and I believe this was the last place in the world where they made the original Beetle. It's super cool. They're like buzzing all around the streets. The buildings here are just phenomenal. This convent was started in 1550 and was not completed until about 1612, when they finally just sort of gave up and opened it, I think, because it was such an immense project they couldn't finish it. And such a history. I mean, in about 1880, the French were bombarding it. Crazy. 1863. Crazy history.
We're at the Biblioteca Panafoxiana, which was the first public library in Latin America.
So beautiful in here. It was 20 peso to get in, so it's about $1 US. It is phenomenal. My uncle would blow his mind in here. He's a huge book blogger back in New Zealand, where we're from. He's Beatties Book Blog. If you're interested in literature, check him out, but also don't forget to subscribe to our channel while you're at it. Very impressive. All the information was in Spanish, so we didn't actually learn much, but we do know it's been there since the 17th century.
Yep. It probably became like a library in the 18th century.
This is a UNESCO World Heritage town. So they have these awesome things on so many buildings in Spanish and English, so you can learn a lot by just walking around.
We've heard about this drink called pulque, which is like a viscousy drink, slightly alcoholic, and it's made from the maguey plant, so like the inner sappy bit of the plant. We're going to give it a go. We've ordered a natural one and also a pina colada flavoured one. A litre of pulque. So I just checked Wiki and it is the fermented sap of the maguey plant. I'm going to give it a go. It's sort of thick, quite tangy, a little bit sour. It's actually really nice.
Okay, so pulque is amazing. We're 2 each.
And they're like 4 to 6%?
Yeah, we knew they were slightly alcoholic, but we looked it up while we were there, and it turns out they're sort of 4 to 6%. So they're actually quite alcoholic.
But they are very good for you because they are packed full of probiotics and vitamin C. So really, we're winning.
It's a win-win. We'll put that place in the description below.
Sapito Pulquero.
Very, very cool place. But now we're ridiculously hungry. So we're gonna head straight down the road here to the local market and find something to eat. Oh, and forgot to say, they were really cheap as well. So the natural one, which was about 17 pesos, so under $1 US, and the flavored ones, so there was like pineapple and peach and nut, which we think was walnut, they were a little bit more expensive, like maybe double almost, so 30 peso, but it's only like $1.50 US. Something else we forgot to say with that drink is a lot of people don't like it, because I think like the fermented thing, like a lot of people don't enjoy it. Even a lot of Mexicans don't like it. The smell particularly, like people enjoy the taste but not the smell.
And the texture.
Yeah.
Like it's quite gluggy.
I kind of get it, but it was, maybe it's kind of like the blue cheese thing. Like some people love it, some people hate it. But for us, incredible, definitely worth trying. We're at the Central Market for a
cemita, which is like Puebla's famous sandwich. We actually first tried a cemita on our Eat Mexico street food tour, so we'll pop the link up there. It's like a brioche bun. They hollow out the top of the bun and then layer it with like avocado, chipotle, Oaxacan white string cheese, onion, and we're gonna get a schnitzel now.
This place is ridiculously busy. We've been in line for about 10 minutes already and we're just getting close to the front, and they don't like videos or photos, so they're kind of yelling at us, so we're gonna cut this here until we get our sandwich. Intense. Wow. That was maybe what, 20 minutes in the queue?
Yeah, and that was the biggest production line of sandwiches I have ever seen.
Ever. I so wish I could have been filming that. It was crazy. Like we're talking maybe 100 sandwiches laid out and just bang with avocado and onions and meat and schnitzel. Wow.
Check this out. So we got Oaxacan cheese, onion, ham, avocado, and a pork schnitzel.
Wow, that looks good.
So good, right?
Oh.
So this cemita was 32 pesos, which is about what?
About $1.50 US.
Like super cheap and really filling by the looks of it. We will pop the name of the restaurant down below and prices for everywhere that we've been today. We are uploading vlogs 3 times a week, so please subscribe, and we hope we have inspired you to eat and explore like a traveller, not a tourist.
Adios!